The U.S. Secretary of State says the window for diplomacy with Iran over its nuclear program is, quote, cracking open. But John Kerry says no deal is better than a bad deal. He also says that in any engagement with Tehran, Washington is still mindful of Israel's interests. Kerry made the remarks while addressing through a video conference a meeting of AIPAC, the most powerful pro-Israel lobbying organization in the U.S. Earlier, Kerry and the European Union's foreign policy chief, Catherine Ashton, held talks on Iran's nuclear program. The West has repeatedly accused Iran of pursuing non-civilian objectives in its nuclear energy program. Iran categorically rejects the allegation. Well, joining us now is James Fetzer, Professor Emeritus with the University of Minnesota in Duluth. Many thanks for joining us here on Press TV, Professor. Now, what do you make of Kerry's remarks in the sense of how will it be translated when the time for talks come? He is making these comments to AIPAC, as we mentioned, the most powerful pro-Israel lobbying organization in the U.S., and also trying to placate Israel's fears. What do you make of that?
Well, John F. Kennedy thought that AIPAC should be qualified as a foreign agent, that it should be registered as a foreign agent. I'm afraid that all the NSA information its massive surveillance is acquiring is being sent directly to Israel, which means Israel knows exactly what weaknesses it can use to exploit, to extort, and to blackmail members of the American Congress, up to and including the president, alas. John Kerry's remarks clearly appear to be intended to assuage Israeli concerns, but they're ill-founded in the first place. Benjamin Netanyahu has been claiming that Iran was about to get the bomb for the last 30 years. American intel agencies concluded in 2007 that Iran was not pursuing a nuclear weapons program, a conclusion it reaffirmed in 2011. So it's ridiculous for America to be pursuing policies that are based on the presumption that Iran is pursuing a program it is not pursuing, and its own intel agencies have confirmed.
Okay, so what do you see in the coming days when the talks do happen? The Iranian side has said that they don't want to hold talks for just talk's sake. They want a win-win solution to this the standoff between Iran and the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council plus Germany.
Well, Iran could agree to sign the non-proliferation treaty and to allow inspectors, except it's already done that. It would be very appropriate to have Israel sign the non-proliferation treaty and to allow inspectors, which it has not done. Iran has no nuclear weapons. The policy of the nation is nuclear energy for all, nuclear weapons for none. Israel, however, has a massive stockpile of chemical, biological, and nuclear weapons it has never declared. American hypocrisy in the Middle East has never been more conspicuous, and it is causing the United States to lose the respect of the world.
So you would say that the U.S. doesn't really intend to have this standoff resolved?
Well, it would be very desirable. I certainly do believe that the phone call between Obama and Rouhani was a move in the right direction. But what could they expect to have from Iran that Iran hasn't already given? It seems to me this is window dressing, a staged performance. It would be very nice if something were to come out of it, but I myself have no confidence in either John Kerry or Barack Obama at this point in time. Only the world's international pressure is going to bring about a resolution, which would have to be favorable to Iran, since Iran has done nothing wrong.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. That was Professor Emeritus James Fetzer joining us from Madison via Skype. He's with the University of Minnesota, Duluth. Many thanks indeed for your comments here on Press TV.